If you truly desire it, you will achieve it. Written and published by Audiobooks. Chapter 1. The Power of Desire. Desire is a powerful force within us. It's more than just a wish or a fleeting thought. It's a deep, burning urge that drives us to pursue our goals and dreams. Think of desire as the fuel that powers the engine of your ambitions. When you truly want something, it creates a sense of purpose and urgency that pushes you to take action. Imagine a time when you really wanted something, a new gadget, a trip, or even a personal goal like getting fit. That strong feeling you had wasn't just a passing thought, it was your desire urging you forward. This kind of desire isn't just about daydreaming. It's about feeling so strongly about something that it becomes a part of who you are and influences your actions. Desire helps you set clear goals. When you truly want something, you start to think about what steps you need to take to achieve it. You become more focused and determined. For example, if you have a strong desire to get in shape, you'll start planning your workouts, choosing healthy foods, and sticking to a routine. Your desire makes you more committed to your goals. But desire isn't always easy. Sometimes it can be challenged by obstacles and setbacks. However, if your desire is strong enough, it will help you push through these difficulties. It's like having a strong compass that keeps you on the right path, no matter how rough the journey gets. When you hit a bump in the road, your desire reminds you why you started and encourages you to keep going. There's also something magical about the power of desire. It can inspire and influence others. When you are passionate about something, it shows. Your enthusiasm can be contagious, encouraging others to support you or even join you in your pursuit. It's a positive ripple effect that can turn a single desire into a shared dream. So, how do you harness this power? Start by identifying what you truly want. Take some time to reflect on what excites you and what you're willing to work hard for. Write down your desires and think about why they matter to you. This will make your goals more concrete and give you a clearer sense of direction. Chapter 2. Setting Clear Goals. Setting clear goals is like drawing a map for your journey. It helps you know exactly where you're going and how you plan to get there. Without clear goals, it's easy to get lost or distracted. But when you have a clear destination in mind, everything becomes much easier. Start by thinking about what you really want to achieve. This could be something big, like starting a new business, or something smaller, like learning a new skill. The important thing is to be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," you might say, "I want to run a 5K race in 6 months." This kind of clarity makes it easier to figure out what steps you need to take. Next, break your big goal into smaller, manageable steps. If you want to run a 5K, for example, start by setting smaller goals, like running a mile without stopping. Each small step is a milestone on your journey. Achieving these smaller goals will give you a sense of progress and keep you motivated. It's also important to set a timeline for your goals. A timeline helps you stay focused and gives you a sense of urgency. Without a deadline, it's easy to put things off. If you're working toward running that 5K, decide when you want to run it and plan your training schedule accordingly. This way, you'll have a clear plan and a target date to work towards. Write down your goals and keep them somewhere you can see them regularly. This could be on a sticky note on your mirror, a note on your phone, or a page in your journal. Seeing your goals often will remind you of what you're working towards and help you stay focused. As you work on your goals, be prepared to adjust your plan if needed. Sometimes things don't go as expected, and that's okay. The key is to stay flexible and adapt your plan as necessary. If you find that running a 5K is too challenging right now, adjust your goal to running a 2K and gradually work your way up. Celebrate your successes along the way. Every time you reach a milestone, take a moment to acknowledge your hard work. This will boost your confidence and keep you motivated to keep going. Chapter 3. Overcoming Obstacles. Life is full of challenges, and no matter how well you plan or how strong your desire is, obstacles will always come your way. These obstacles can be frustrating and discouraging, but they're also a normal part of the journey toward achieving your goals. Understanding how to overcome them is crucial for success. First, it's important to recognize that obstacles are not signs that you should give up. Instead, they are opportunities to learn and grow. When you encounter a problem, try to see it as a chance to develop new skills or find creative solutions. For example, if you're working on a project and hit a roadblock, take a step back and analyze what's going wrong. This can help you come up with a new approach or find a way around the problem. Sometimes, obstacles can be internal, like self-doubt or fear. It's natural to feel unsure of yourself from time to time, but it's important not to let these feelings hold you back. Remember why you set your goal in the first place and focus on the reasons you're passionate about it. Positive self-talk and reminding yourself of your strengths can help overcome these internal barriers. External obstacles, such as lack of resources or support, can also be challenging. If you're facing a situation where you don't have what you need to move forward, look for alternatives. Can you find a new resource or seek help from someone else? Sometimes, overcoming an external obstacle means being resourceful and willing to ask for assistance when needed. Staying flexible is another key to overcoming obstacles. Sometimes the path you planned isn't the right one, and that's okay. Being open to adjusting your plans and trying different approaches can help you find new ways to achieve your goals. It's like being on a road trip. If you hit a detour, you might have to take a different route, but you can still reach your destination. Don't forget to be patient with yourself. Overcoming obstacles often takes time, and progress might be slower than you'd like. It's important to stay persistent and keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Celebrate small victories along the way, as they can keep you motivated and remind you that you're making progress. Building a support network can also make a big difference. Surround yourself with people who encourage and believe in you. Their support can provide valuable perspective and boost your confidence when you're facing challenges. Sometimes just talking through a problem with someone can help you see it in a new light. Chapter 4: Embracing Failure. Failure is something most people try to avoid. It feels uncomfortable and can be discouraging. But here's the truth. Failure is not something to fear or shy away from. In fact, embracing failure can be one of the most powerful tools for growth and success. Think about the last time you faced a setback. It might have been a failed exam, a missed opportunity, or a project that didn't turn out as planned. It's natural to feel disappointed and frustrated. However, what if instead of viewing failure as a negative experience, you saw it as a stepping stone toward improvement? Failure teaches us valuable lessons. When things don't go as expected, it forces us to analyze what went wrong and figure out how to fix it. Each failure provides insight into what didn't work, which helps you make better choices in the future. For example, if a business idea doesn't succeed, you might learn about what the market needs or how to improve your approach. This information is incredibly valuable and can guide you towards success in your next attempt. One of the most important things to remember is that everyone experiences failure. Even the most successful people have faced setbacks. What sets them apart is their ability to bounce back. They understand that failure is part of the journey and use it as motivation to keep going. Think of famous figures like Thomas Edison or J.K. Rowling. They faced numerous rejections and failures before achieving their goals. Their stories remind us that failure is not the end, it's often the beginning of something greater. Embracing failure also involves changing your mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your abilities, view it as a temporary obstacle. It doesn't define who you are or your worth. When you shift your perspective, you'll find that failure is less intimidating and more of an opportunity to learn and grow. Another important aspect of embracing failure is perseverance. It's easy to get discouraged after a setback, but pushing through challenges is crucial. Setbacks don't mean you're not capable, they just mean you're on the path to discovering what works best. Keep moving forward, learn from your mistakes, and don't let failure stop you from trying again. Don't forget to be kind to yourself when you fail. It's easy to be hard on yourself, but self-compassion is important. Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your efforts and remind yourself that failure is a natural part of achieving success. Chapter 5: Building Resilience. Building resilience is like strengthening a muscle. Just as you work out to build physical strength, you need to practice and develop mental strength to handle life's ups and downs. Resilience helps you bounce back from challenges and setbacks, making you more capable of facing future difficulties with confidence. Life isn't always smooth sailing. We all encounter obstacles, whether they're personal, professional, or something else entirely. Resilience is what helps us cope with these obstacles without losing our spirit. It's about finding ways to recover and keep moving forward, no matter how tough things get. One of the first steps in building resilience is understanding that setbacks are a normal part of life. Everyone faces challenges, and it's okay to feel upset or frustrated when things don't go as planned. What matters is how you respond to these setbacks. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can do to move forward. Developing a positive mindset is crucial for resilience. This doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you face, but rather approaching them with a hopeful attitude. Try to see problems as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, if you didn't get a job you were hoping for, use it as a chance to refine your skills and improve for the next opportunity. Another key aspect of resilience is having a support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Friends, family, or mentors can provide valuable support when you're struggling. They can offer advice, lend a listening ear, or simply remind you of your strengths when you're feeling down. Taking care of yourself is also important for building resilience. This means looking after your physical health through good nutrition, regular exercise, and adequate sleep. When your body is healthy, it's easier to manage stress and face challenges with a clear mind. Additionally, engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation can help you recharge and maintain a positive outlook. Set realistic goals and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Every time you reach a milestone, it boosts your confidence and reminds you that you're making progress. These small successes build up and make you more prepared to handle bigger challenges. Learning problem-solving skills can also strengthen your resilience. When faced with a difficult situation, break it down into smaller parts and think about possible solutions. This approach helps you feel more in control and less overwhelmed. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's a skill that you can develop over time. It involves being adaptable, learning from your experiences, and maintaining a positive outlook despite difficulties. By understanding that setbacks are a normal part of life, surrounding yourself with supportive people, taking care of your well-being, setting goals, and honing problem-solving skills, you can build the resilience needed to handle whatever comes your way. Chapter 6. Staying Motivated. Staying motivated can be challenging, especially when the excitement of starting a new project begins to fade and the reality of hard work sets in. Motivation is what keeps you moving toward your goals, even when things get tough or when you face obstacles. Finding ways to maintain motivation is key to achieving success and reaching your dreams. One of the first things to remember is that it's normal for motivation to fluctuate. There will be days when you feel incredibly inspired and others when you might feel like giving up. Understanding that this is a natural part of the process can help you stay focused, even when motivation seems low. Setting clear and specific goals can help keep your motivation high. When you know exactly what you're working towards, it's easier to stay on track. For example, if you want to get in shape, setting a goal like, I want to run a 5K in 3 months, is more motivating than just saying, I want to exercise more. Specific goals give you a clear direction and make your progress easier to measure. Creating a plan and breaking it down into smaller steps can also keep you motivated. When you have a big goal, it can sometimes feel overwhelming. But if you focus on the smaller, manageable tasks, it becomes easier to stay on track. Each time you complete one of these smaller tasks, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and keeps you moving forward. Another way to stay motivated is to track your progress. Seeing how far you've come can be a powerful motivator. Keep a journal or a progress chart where you can mark off your achievements. It's satisfying to look back and see all the hard work you've put in and the milestones you've reached. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also make a big difference. Spend time with people who encourage you and believe in your goals. Their support and enthusiasm can boost your own motivation. Additionally, seek out sources of inspiration, whether it's books, podcasts, or motivational quotes that resonate with you. Rewarding yourself for reaching milestones is another great way to stay motivated. Treat yourself to something special when you hit a goal. It doesn't have to be something big or expensive, just a small reward can be enough to keep you motivated and make your journey more enjoyable. It's also important to stay connected to your reasons for pursuing your goals. Remind yourself why you started in the first place. Whether it's a personal passion, a dream you've always had, or a desire to improve your life, keeping this reason at the forefront of your mind can reignite your motivation when it starts to wane. Sometimes you might need to mix things up to keep your motivation fresh. If you find yourself getting bored or losing interest, try changing your approach or introducing new elements into your routine. This can make the process more engaging and enjoyable. Remember, staying motivated is about finding what works best for you and keeping your eyes on the prize. It's perfectly normal for motivation to ebb and flow, but by setting clear goals, breaking tasks into smaller steps, tracking your progress, surrounding yourself with positive influences, rewarding yourself, staying connected to your reasons, and occasionally mixing things up, you can keep moving forward toward your goals. Chapter 7. Visualizing Success. Visualizing success is like painting a picture of your dreams in your mind. It's a powerful technique that helps you see and feel what success looks and feels like before it actually happens. By creating a clear and vivid image of your goals, you can increase your chances of achieving them and stay motivated along the way. To start visualizing success, find a quiet and comfortable place where you can relax without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to help calm your mind. Begin to imagine your goal as if it's already been achieved. Picture every detail. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you doing? For example, if your goal is to become a successful writer, imagine yourself sitting at a desk, surrounded by your published books. Picture the satisfaction of seeing your name on the cover and the excitement of readers enjoying your work. Feel the pride and happiness of achieving this milestone. The more detailed and realistic your visualization, the more effective it will be. Visualizing success isn't just about imagining the end result, it's also about seeing the process. Visualize the steps you need to take to reach your goal. Imagine yourself tackling challenges, overcoming obstacles, and staying focused on your path. This helps you prepare mentally for what's to come and boosts your confidence. Try to make your visualization as vivid as possible. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel in this successful scenario? The more immersive your visualization, the stronger the impact it will have on your motivation and mindset. It's also helpful to repeat your visualization regularly. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your goals and imagining your success. This daily practice keeps your goals fresh in your mind and helps you stay committed to achieving them. You can also use vision boards or create visual reminders of your goals to keep you inspired. Visualizing success can also help you overcome fear and self-doubt. When you see yourself achieving your goals and handling challenges with confidence, it becomes easier to believe that you can actually do it. This positive mental imagery builds your self-esteem and prepares you to face obstacles with a strong mindset. Remember, visualization is a tool to complement your efforts, not a replacement for hard work. It's about creating a mental picture that motivates you and helps you stay focused on your goals. Combine your visualizations with concrete actions and strategies to move closer to your dreams. Chapter 8. Taking consistent action. Taking consistent action is like building a house, one brick at a time. It's about making steady progress toward your goals, even if it feels like a small step at a time. Success doesn't usually come from one big leap, but from the daily efforts and habits you build along the way. Consistency is key because it helps you develop momentum. When you take action regularly, even if it's just a little bit each day, you start to build a rhythm. This rhythm makes it easier to keep going and prevents you from getting stuck or losing motivation. Think of it like watering a plant. Regularly watering it helps it grow strong and healthy, while forgetting to water it might cause it to wilt. One important part of taking consistent action is creating a routine. Establishing a daily or weekly schedule for working on your goals can make it easier to stay on track. For example, if you're working on a fitness goal, setting aside specific times each week for exercise can help you build a habit. Over time, these routines become second nature and make it easier to keep up with your progress. Set small, achievable tasks that contribute to your larger goal. If your goal is to write a book, instead of focusing on writing the entire book at once, set a daily word count target. Maybe you write 500 words each day. These small tasks might not seem like much on their own, but they add up over time and help you make significant progress. Tracking your progress can also be motivating. Keep a journal or a checklist where you mark off completed tasks. Seeing the progress you've made can give you a sense of accomplishment and encourage you to keep going. It's also a great way to identify any patterns or obstacles that might be slowing you down, so you can address them. Sometimes, taking consistent action requires overcoming procrastination. It's easy to put things off when you're not feeling motivated, but starting is often the hardest part. Try setting a timer for just 5 or 10 minutes and commit to working for that short period. Often, once you get started, you'll find it easier to keep going beyond the initial time you set. Stay flexible with your approach. Life can be unpredictable, and sometimes you might need to adjust your plans. If something isn't working or you encounter obstacles, adapt your strategies but keep moving forward. Consistency doesn't mean doing the exact same thing all the time. It means continuing to make progress toward your goal, even if your methods change. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Every completed task and every step toward your goal is worth recognizing. This helps you stay motivated and reminds you of how far you've come. It also reinforces the habit of taking consistent action by giving you positive feedback for your efforts. Chapter 9. Cultivating Self-Belief. Cultivating self-belief is like nurturing a garden. It takes time, patience, and care, but the rewards are worth the effort. Self-belief is the confidence and trust you have in your own abilities. It's the inner voice that says, "I can do this," even when things get tough. Building self-belief is crucial because it fuels your determination and helps you overcome obstacles on your path to success. The journey to self-belief often starts with understanding your strengths. Take a moment to reflect on what you're good at. Maybe you're great at problem solving, or you have a knack for making people laugh. Recognize these talents and celebrate them. When you're aware of your strengths, it's easier to trust in your abilities and feel more confident. Another important step in cultivating self-belief is setting realistic goals. Start with smaller, achievable goals that you can build on. When you accomplish these smaller goals, it boosts your confidence and reinforces the belief that you can achieve bigger things. For example, if you want to improve your public speaking skills, start by practicing in front of a small group of friends before moving on to larger audiences. It's also helpful to surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who encourage and support you. Their belief in you can boost your own self-belief. On the other hand, try to limit time with those who bring negativity or doubt into your life. Positive reinforcement from others can strengthen your own belief in yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself and practice self-compassion. It's easy to be harsh and critical when you make mistakes or face setbacks, but self-belief thrives on kindness and encouragement. Treat yourself with the same understanding and support you would offer a friend. If you slip up or don't meet a goal, use it as a learning experience rather than a reason to doubt yourself. Visualizing success can also play a significant role in building self-belief. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and experiencing the success you desire. Picture the steps you took to get there and how good it feels to succeed. This mental imagery can strengthen your belief in your ability to make it happen. Affirmations are another tool to boost self-belief. Positive affirmations are simple, positive statements that you repeat to yourself, such as, "I am capable," or "I believe in my abilities." Repeating these affirmations can help rewire your brain to focus on your strengths and possibilities rather than your doubts and fears. Overcoming challenges is also a great way to build self-belief. Every time you face a difficulty and come through the other side, you gain confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Reflect on past experiences where you've overcome obstacles. Remind yourself of your resilience and the strength you've shown in difficult times. Finally, continue learning and growing. The more you develop your skills and knowledge, the more confident you'll become in your abilities. Take up new challenges, seek out opportunities for growth, and embrace the learning process. Each new skill or piece of knowledge adds to your self-belief. Chapter 10. Harnessing Positive Thinking. Harnessing positive thinking is like having a superpower that helps you navigate life with a smile and a can-do attitude. It's about focusing on the good things, finding silver linings, and maintaining a hopeful outlook even when things aren't perfect. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is always great. Instead, it's about choosing to see challenges as opportunities and keeping a constructive mindset. To start harnessing positive thinking, it helps to be aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Are you often self-critical or quick to doubt your abilities? Negative self-talk can bring you down and affect your confidence. Instead, try to replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. For instance, if you think, "I can't do this," change it to, "I am capable and can handle this." One way to foster positive thinking is by practicing gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. This could be anything from a supportive friend to a beautiful sunset. Keeping a gratitude journal where you write down things you're grateful for can shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It helps you appreciate the good aspects of your life, no matter how small they may seem. Surrounding yourself with positivity is also important. The people you spend time with can influence your outlook. Being around friends or colleagues who have a positive attitude can lift your spirits and encourage you to maintain a positive mindset. If you're constantly around negative influences, it can be harder to stay upbeat. Seek out positive environments and relationships that support your well-being. Another technique for harnessing positive thinking is to visualize positive outcomes. Imagine the best possible scenario for your goals or challenges. Visualize yourself succeeding and feeling good about it. This mental imagery can boost your confidence and motivation, making it easier to approach tasks with a positive mindset. When facing difficulties, try to reframe the situation in a positive light. Instead of seeing a setback as a failure, view it as a chance to learn and grow. For example, if you didn't get a job you applied for, think about how it might be an opportunity to find an even better fit or to improve your skills for the next application. Reframing challenges in this way helps you stay optimistic and resilient. Positive thinking also involves practicing self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental health supports a positive mindset. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and get enough sleep. When you feel good physically, it's easier to maintain a positive attitude. Also, engage in activities that you enjoy and that bring you happiness. Doing things you love boosts your mood and keeps you focused on the positive aspects of life. It's also important to set realistic expectations and goals. Trying to achieve something that is too far out of reach can lead to frustration and negativity. Set achievable goals and celebrate small victories along the way. This helps you stay motivated and reinforces a positive outlook by showing you that progress is being made. Finally, practice mindfulness and meditation. These techniques can help you stay present and reduce stress, which in turn supports a positive mindset. Spending a few minutes each day focusing on your breath and clearing your mind can help you manage negative thoughts and increase your overall sense of well-being. Chapter 11. Learning from feedback. Learning from feedback is like having a guide that helps you improve and grow. Feedback, whether it's positive or constructive, provides valuable insights that can help you refine your skills, enhance your performance, and achieve your goals. Embracing feedback with an open mind can turn it into a powerful tool for personal and professional development. First, it's important to understand that feedback is a gift. It's a way for others to share their perspective and offer advice that can help you improve. Rather than seeing feedback as criticism, try to view it as a helpful guide. Even when feedback isn't delivered in the best way, it's worth considering what can be learned from it. One effective way to learn from feedback is to listen actively. When someone is giving you feedback, focus on what they're saying without interrupting or getting defensive. Show that you're genuinely interested in understanding their perspective. This not only helps you grasp their points better, but also demonstrates that you value their input. After receiving feedback, take some time to reflect on it. Consider the points that were made and how they applied to your work or behavior. Reflect on specific examples they mentioned and think about how you can use this information to make improvements. It's also helpful to ask clarifying questions if something isn't clear. This shows your commitment to understanding and making positive changes. It's important to differentiate between constructive and unhelpful feedback. Constructive feedback is meant to help you improve, and it usually comes with specific suggestions or examples. Unhelpful feedback, on the other hand, might be vague or overly critical without offering solutions. Focus on the constructive feedback and use it as a basis for making changes. Setting goals based on feedback can be a practical way to use the insights you've gained. For example, if feedback suggests that you need to improve your communication skills, set a goal to work on this area by practicing regularly or taking a course. By turning feedback into actionable goals, you can track your progress and make tangible improvements. It's also helpful to seek feedback proactively. Don't wait for others to offer their opinions. Ask for feedback regularly. This shows that you're committed to growth and improvement. You can ask colleagues, mentors, or supervisors for their insights on specific areas where you want to improve. Proactive feedback helps you stay on track and make adjustments before small issues become bigger problems. Remember, feedback is a continuous process. It's not just something to seek out once in a while, but something that should be a regular part of your growth. Embrace the idea of ongoing learning and improvement. By regularly seeking and reflecting on feedback, you'll continually develop your skills and enhance your performance. Finally, don't forget to give feedback to others as well. Providing constructive feedback helps create a culture of growth and improvement. When you offer feedback, be specific and supportive. Share what you appreciate and suggest areas for improvement in a helpful manner. This not only supports others, but also reinforces your own understanding of what makes feedback effective.